Fundamentals of Chinese 3, Unit 8, Asking Directions, Going to Chinatown. Grammar it. Turn to pages 83 to 89 in your textbook. Have a pen or pencil ready to take notes. Okay. So we saw the use of guo, which they call a dynamic particle, used to denote an experience that have happened in the past. So if you look at this, 我在中国城工作过一年，所以我知道怎么走。Okay, so 我在中国城, so I at or in Chinatown 工作过一年, worked for a year. I worked in Chinatown for a year. 所以我知道怎么走. So I know how to go. Here they're pointing out a connection in the use of guo. So you'll notice here it says the fact that the speaker worked in Chinatown for a year is the reason why he or she knows how to get there. So they know how to get there, and here's the reason, because they did something in the past. And in this kind of situation, guo is used after the verb of what they did in the past. So let's look at some other examples. We have 我见过李友，他很高. Okay, I've met Leo before. 见过, seen or met before. 见过, I've seen her. I've met Leo before. And then parenthetically, 所以知道, so I know she's tall. But that's implied in this grammar construction. So you just don't say it. You can just say 我见过 Leo, 他很高. Here, 运动场远不远？你知道吗? And this should be person B. It says A, but it should be person B. So, 运动场远不远？你知道吗? Do you know if the sports field is far from here? And so here's the answer. 运动场我去过，不远，很近. Okay, and parenthetically, it's, I've been to the sports field, so I know it's not far away. It's very close. But that's implied in this kind of sentence structure. 运动场我去过，不远，很近. And here they're just making the note that because the dynamic particle 过 tells you that this is something that they've done before in the past, then there's no need for 以前, before or previously. It can appear, but there's no need for it, because implicit in 过 is that this happened in the past. Here's a couple more examples. 我以前去过中国城，知道怎么走。I've been to Chinatown before. I know how to get there. 以前我们见过面，可是没说过话。以前我们见过面，可是没说过话。So here, 见过面, okay, we've met before, but we've never spoken. 可是没说过话. Okay, so see, to make this negative, it's 没. And 没 is used for the past here. In some cases, 没 is generally used to negate something in the past. So we have to use this here. Okay. Here's a expression indicating a specific time being used with 过. So, 你见过李小姐吗? 见过. 上个月还见过她. Okay. Yeah, I saw her. Okay. See how the response is? So they don't just say 对, but remember, yes, where we would say yes, the Chinese just repeat the verb question, the question of the verb, the verb in the question. So this is a question here. So the verb is 见过你见过李小姐吗? And so the affirmative response is 见过. The negative response would be 没见过. Okay? But 见过, yes. 上个月还见过她. I saw her as recently as last month. Okay, so reduplication of verbs. So like adjectives, if you take a look at grammar lesson 3 in lesson grammar 3, the grammar point 3 in lesson 12, verbs can also be replicated like adjectives can. Okay, and the reduplication of a verb refers to an anticipated or requested action, and it makes the tone of the sentence milder. Okay, so let's take a look. So here's a student making a request. 老师，您再说说什么时候用了好吗? So teacher, would you please say a bit more about when to use 了, please? 妈，您看看我这样写对不对? So 看看. Mom, take a look. Did I write this correctly? Here's some more examples. 我用用你的电脑可以吗? May I use your computer? So by repeating use twice, kind of softens it, makes it sound more polite, rather than bossy or like you're ordering them to let you use the computer. This makes it sound very light and polite. 我用用你的电脑可以吗? 你帮我找找我的笔好吗? Could you help me look for my pen for a second? 你考完试，我们一起去公园走走，聊聊天儿。你考完试，我们一起去公园走走，聊聊天儿。Okay, let's take a walk in the park and have a chat after your exam. Okay, so 你考完试 after you've taken your test. 我们一起去公园走走，聊聊天儿. So 走走，聊聊天儿 makes it sound more polite, softens it. 6. 他想看看我的新手机. 他想看看我的新手机. She wants to take a look at my new cell phone. All right, we saw some resultative complements using 完 to finish something. So you can use 完, the resultative complement, together with certain verbs to achieve certain meanings, certain popular meanings. These are all in popular use. So we have 看完, finish reading something. So I finished reading the book. 我看完书. I finished the movie. 我看完电影. Right? 吃完, finish eating. 吃完饭, to finish eating. Right? 我吃完饭了, I finished eating. 喝完, I finished drinking. 考完, finish taking a test. 买完, finish buying something. 卖完, to sell out of something. Here's 到 being used in the same fashion. We've got 找到, to find someone or something successfully. So you're looking for something. 我找. Oh, I found it. 我找到了. So I'm looking for my pen. 我正在找我的笔. 我找我的笔. I'm looking for my pen. I found my pen. 我找到了我的笔. I found my pen. 看到, to see something or someone. You can see it. Like, hey, can you see that airplane in the sky? Oh, 我看到了. Yeah, I can see it. Well, you can't see it because you know how someone's trying to point out a small object in the sky, like a bird or something. They can see it, but you can't see it and you're having a hard time finding it. 我看不到. 我看不到. I can't see it. 我看到了. Okay, I see it now. 看到了. 听到, to hear something. 你能听到那个声音吗? Right? Can you hear that sound? Right? You've said that before. Hey, can you hear that? 你能听到吗? Oh, I can't hear it. I don't hear what you're hearing. 我听不到. Oh, yeah, I hear it. 我听到了. 买到 to buy something successfully. So you went to Walmart to look for, a tool, and then you come back. Hey, did you get it? Were you able to get it? 对，我买到了. I got it. Or you went to Walmart and they didn't have it, so you come back home and were you able to buy that? 我没买到，没买到. I wasn't able to buy it. They didn't have it. 我没买到，买完了. I wasn't able to buy it. They sold out. 见 same way. 看见 to see something or someone, as in 看到. So very similar to 看到. 听见 again similar to 听到. Interchangeable. D 好 so 做好 to complete or do something which is now ready, like 做好饭 you've finished cooking dinner. 买好 to complete buying something which is now ready. 买好了 right? To prepare something 准备好了 right? You've successfully finished preparing for something, now it's ready. Like you're ready to go. Are you ready to go? We're going to go climb the mountain today. Have you packed your things up? Are you ready? Have you gone to the bathroom, etc.? 我准备好了，我们走吧. Right? I'm ready. I'm prepared. Let's go. 错 so错 means mistaken. So 买错 you bought the wrong thing. Right? Maybe you went to buy some screws to fix a door or something, and you bought the wrong size. So you get back home and you realize you bought the wrong size screws. 我买错了，我买错了, bought the wrong one. Give the wrong change. We saw this. 找错钱, right? They were supposed to give you $15 change, but they only gave you $14 change. 找错了. They made the wrong change. 写错 to write something incorrectly. Okay, you tried to write a Chinese character, but you left out a stroke or something like that. 你写错了, you wrote it incorrectly. 说错, you said something incorrectly. 说错话, you said something that wasn't true, or maybe you lied to someone, or you just simply said something that wasn't true. 说错. 走错, go the wrong way, because 走 means to go or to walk. So if you 走错, it doesn't mean you're walking incorrectly, meaning the way you walk is incorrect. It means the direction that you've walked, the turns that you've taken. You made a mistake, you went the wrong way. 走错. Like getting lost. Yeah. The result could be getting lost, but it doesn't mean that you're necessarily lost. It just means you went the wrong way. 懂. Dong means to understand something. So 听懂 means you've understood what you heard. Like if a teacher is explaining a concept in class and then the teacher says 听懂了吗? Do you understand? 听懂了, I understand. 看懂 to understand what you read or see. 看懂了吗? You're reading something and you understood what you read. If you don't understand, you put the 不 in the middle here. 我听不懂. I don't understand. 你懂了吗? 我听不懂. Do you understand? I don't understand. 我看不懂. I can't read it. I don't understand what I'm reading. 清楚 means clear. So 看清楚 means to see something clearly. Can you read that sign up ahead? 我看清楚. It says da 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 da. Or 我看不清楚. 我的眼睛不好. I can't read it. My eyes are bad. 听清楚. Can you hear that? Can you hear what they're saying? 我听清楚了. 他们在说 da 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 da. Yeah, I can hear that. They're saying this. Or, can you hear what they're saying? No, I can't. They're too far away, or they're speaking too softly. 我听不清楚. 听不清楚. Hui is the same way. Hui means like you can do something. So 学会 means to study something until you are skillful at it. 学会. You just can't put any verb together with a resultative complement. You can't just take any verb and then any resultative complement and then put them together and then have some meaning. Okay, you have to memorize them. Okay, and complements are semantically related to the verb. Okay, so like 看见, okay, to see something. Some resultative complements are semantically related to the object, right? 写错, okay, and then 写错字, right? It was the 字 that was written incorrectly, okay. And they're related to the subject sometimes. 我学会了, right? So the complement 会 is semantically related to 我, the subject. Okay, the subject of the sentence. 我学会了. So it can be related to the verb, to the object, or the subject. And it's not random. So basically when you see these, you have to make a flashcard and then memorize it. You're going to get into trouble if you start trying to manufacture your own, because you will make mistakes. Okay, you saw e and then geo being used together. And this is a pattern, a sentence pattern. E something, geo something. And it means as soon as, then. So as the E is as soon as you do this, where these ellipses are, then immediately do this, where these ellipses are. Okay, so 他一上课就想睡觉. Okay, he feels sleepy every time the class starts. 他一上课就想睡觉. 他一上课, so as soon as he starts class, 就 immediately wants to sleep. Here's some more. 小张平常只吃青菜，一吃肉就不舒服. Okay, so 小张平常只吃青菜, so he normally only eats vegetables. 一吃肉就不舒服. As soon as he eats meat, as soon as he eats meat, he immediately feels uncomfortable. Here's another one. 李律师一累就喝咖啡. Alright, so Attorney Lee drinks coffee whenever he feels tired. Okay, 李律师一累, as soon as he's tired. 一累, as soon as he's tired, he drinks coffee. This note here, in a one-time situation, the second action takes place as soon as the first is completed. So take a look at this. 我们一进饭馆，服务员就告诉我们没位子了. Okay, 我们一进饭馆, as soon as, right here, as soon as we got into the restaurant, the waiter, 就 the waiter immediately told us that there was no available seats. This one here, 这课的语法很容易，我可以看就懂. Okay, 这课的语法很容易，我一看就懂. Okay, so the grammar of this class is very easy. As soon as I see it, I understand it. Alright, here's another one. 活动中心离这儿不远，到第二个路口往右一拐就到了. Right? So, 活动中心离这儿不远, the student activity center is not far from here. Right? 到第二个路口, so go to the second intersection, and then 往右 to the right, 往右一拐, as soon as you turn to the right, you are there. And that concludes this grammar lesson.